Hey everyone, this is part 59 of Pokemon Rejuvenation. In the last episode, we made it to the Scholar District since the power is back on everywhere. And we went to the Blakery Anatheum to learn more about the Miura region. Turns out that region has suffered from a nuclear meltdown. One of the victims being the former leader of the first Team Zen, someone named Lord Zenodin. Yeah, there are two Team Zens. There was one that terrorized Miura and the one that we're dealing with now. So it's possible that there are two different Team Zens working here. But yeah. Then, we were tasked to look to see where Rune has gotten these books. But then Huey came in and picked a fight with Thomas Blakery, who also happened to be in the library. So he was kicked out, but, and Aaron was like, well, we'll just do everything. Mauridea, you could hang out with Huey or something. Okay, whatever. So we were hanging out with Huey, and then Reina showed up. It's been a long time since we've seen her, and we just all hung out until Kanon showed up and saying that Crystal, or Alexandra, wants to talk to us. And so we were going to go there secret, but then Reina and Huey followed us to this Claydol in National Park. So now I guess they have to come with us too. But before I do that, okay, first of all, there was some things that I was hoping to do, but I realized I couldn't because even though I have the badge for Fly, I don't actually have the TM for it because at this point, Fly is a TM. So yeah. So I can't do what I want, and I can't get the coin case, which is really stupid, but okay. But the reason why I'm here is because I want to make sure that I don't miss these events that I wanted to look at. So, are you here to visit Officer Jenny? Nurse? Who's there? Remember, this is the Officer Jenny that Dylan knocked out so that, we can continue with the quote-unquote Save the Children quest. Jenny, you have a visitor. I do? Excellent. Who are they again? Do you not know this person? I feel like I've seen their face before, but I can't exactly pin exactly where. Why you have exactly twice in the same sentence? You hired them to look for the missing children. Anna. Missing children? Oh yeah, that's right. I did ask someone to do that for me. I went down to the health center because they bailed on me, and then bop. I'm suddenly here in this hospital bed with the worst headache of my life. Who are the missing children? What were their names? I can't exactly remember right now. Could you come back later? No, I need to know now. Right now. I need to know right now. I must ask that you stop raising your voice. This is supposed to be a calm environment. Besides, I already told you that I forgot the names of the children. There are quite a few of them, around 20, possibly more. If you really want to know, my friend Nurse Joy had her child taken from her. Which Nurse Joy? There are so many of them. Oh, Nurse Joy? Okay, I guess I'll go visit her then. You do that. I hate my job. Oh, jeez. So, wait, which Nurse Joy? What exactly is a hospital, Mauridea? It's where people go when they aren't functioning properly, right? That's the conclusion I came up with after talking with an officer. She said one of the Nurse Joy's child has been taken from her. Maybe she saw who did it? The Pokemon Hospital is just south of here. Will you please meet me there? But how do you figure out which Nurse Joy it is? So, the Pokemon Hospital is here. What's going on here? I'm afraid something incredibly serious just happened. Due to malpractice, several Pokemon have been put into a coma. A coma that they may not come out of, and for such reason, she's under arrest. What is malpractice? Anyway, what happened exactly? The Pokemon here are incredibly sick. They must have a certain dosage of medicine each day. But I accidentally overdosed all of them. It wasn't even the right medication. How could you make such a stupid mistake? Ever since my child was taken away from me, I haven't been able to think straight. Hell, I haven't been able to sleep, let alone eat. I did something unforgivable, and I must pay for it. Where are the Pokemon? First door down the hall. Why? Hey, wait a minute. You aren't allowed in there. That room is under private investigation. What are you doing in here? Just leave these poor Pokemon to rest. Are these the Pokemon you knocked out? Yes, these are the ones. Are you okay? Data recollection active. Grandma, what are these things? On this piece of paper here. Oh, this? That would be a Pokemon. What's a Pokemon? They are beings that used to exist quite a long time ago. They're nothing but a memory to me now, but memories aren't so bad. I see. Why did you give me this book about them? That's because I want you to learn about Pokemon so that you don't fear them. Fear them? You said they no longer exist though. How can I fear something that doesn't exist? You'd be surprised, Anna. Just because they don't exist anymore doesn't mean that you won't have the opportunity to meet them. When you do meet them, your drive will activate. With this drive, you'll be able to manipulate and control the inner workings of the Pokemon around you. But this is a very powerful tool. I don't recommend using this just because you have it. Make the wise decisions, Anna. If not, you will reap what you sow. I see. Thanks, Grandma. Recovered lost data 35%. All the Pokemon are awake? Yeah, it looks like that's the case, but how did you... Oh, I get it now. You must be some sort of healing magician. That's not the case. Hahaha, encore, encore. Healing magician? I'm not even sure what I just did. Also, her glasses didn't burn off this time. No. No! That's the figure I saw, as my child was taken away from me. What? No, stay away from me! So wait, was it Anna that kidnapped all the children? I won't let you take me. I won't let you take me like you took my child. No! Dylan. Yo, you knocked her out! Dylan, why did you... I should be asking you the same question. You know I really don't like knocking people out. It's not a favorite pastime of mine. We can't stay here. Let's go back home. Sure. Oh, jeez. I heard what happened inside of that hospital, Anna. Nurse Joy didn't take what you did very well. It confused her. That Zora looked like it was on the brink of, well, you know. I'm confused. Why do you know about that? I heard what happened, obviously. You were listening? How could you tell exactly what I did just by listening? Dylan, please tell me the truth. Have you been following me? That's ridiculous. I just happened to be in the area on some business, that's all. But you're lying. If you weren't following me, how did you know about the Zora in the room? Why, Dylan? Why have you been spying on me? Are you working with V? Don't be stupid. There's no way I'd work with someone like that. But people aren't just walking around with no eyes and a computer drive stuck to their back. But that's who I am, and I can't change it. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can stay here anymore. It doesn't seem like you trust me, so I think it'll be best. Come on, Anna, I trust you. If you trusted me, then you wouldn't be spying on me. It's not out of mistrust, it's more out of curiosity. I don't blame you for being curious, but I still can't stay here. Besides, the more I experience things, the more I remember. So like I said, perhaps it's best for me to just go for a little while. Don't get me wrong, blah 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 blah. And I guess he said he's going to continue spying on her. Something about her isn't right. and I'm going to make sure she doesn't hurt someone. If you hate me and or think I'm despicable, then you're free to leave too. I'm assuming she's on her way back to the District of Hope again too. Okay. Let's see. Oh, she might be back at the District of Hope. Oh, shoot. Blade Star. Aw, all alone are we? That's such a shame. But don't worry, that's how these things usually go, right? Once people get bored of their toys, they just throw them to the side. That's no different for you, right? Your so-called friends got bored of you? No more cool tricks for little Miss Robot to perform? Well, that's quite alright, dear. Come with us. V won't ever get bored of you. We're family here. I won't go with you all. Mauridea, is that you? I'm really glad to see you. Aw, jeez, it's this kid again. Don't you know how to mind your own business? Guess we'll have to beat you up until you forget everything about this. That'll teach you. Yo, do you really want this? I don't think you do. Let's see. Flamethrower. Also, they're at 74 and 73, and we're just 70. Reversal. I want this. Headbutt. Let's get rid of headbutt. Tropius and Lorantis. Oh, maybe we should just Blizzard again. That Tropius is at level 85. Please tell me that's wrong. Please tell me that was a mistake. One more level for Lucinia. Superior and Fortress. Yeah. I'm surprised my Blizzard isn't missing. Alright. That Superior took it too well. Freaking sturdy. You have Contrary, don't you? Yeah, of course. And please, don't let this fortress... Okay. I was like, don't let this fortress explode. Alright, so Lucinia should evolve Whirlwind. No. Sword Stance. Oh, Jesus. I want that. I feel like replacing Reversal now. Actually, yeah, let me replace Reversal. Because honestly, when it comes to fighting, I really want that Mianfo. Yes, Lucinia is evolving! Okay, you can stop now. Jeez. Now I have a Mandibuzz. Bone Rush. Yeah. Let's give her a Dark Pulse since I actually have the TM for that. Oh, really? Here I thought I was going to get a raise for catching Anna. I know, everything was all cavasitic and wonderful. I've never heard of that word before. Now we're going to have to worry about the boss firing us. If we get rejected from a place that only accepts rejects, that would look really bad on our resume. Let's get out of here, gang. That was a close one, Mauridea. Thank you. I shouldn't have come out here by myself. That was really naive of me. Dylan just made me feel really... I don't even know how to explain it. I thought I'd be fine, but I never expected to see Blaze-Star grunts above ground, so that really got me. They wanted to capture me? Why are they so desperate? I guess you're wondering why I came back. I wanted to visit the Pokemon hospital again. I wanted to make sure that I actually helped those poor Pokemon. Turns out I did a really good thing for them. I remedied all their wounds in what seemed like seconds. Oh, and as for the second reason, I wanted to talk to Nurse Joy. The one that got all worked up when she saw me activate my drive. What she said concerns me quite a bit, but I'm not sure talking to her directly is a good idea. So I think I'm going to drop that for now. It kind of feels weird, but I think going back to Dylan's home is the best decision. I hope he's not mad at me for leaving. I'll figure this all out someday, Mauridea. Don't worry. Okay. So I'm just going to cut to Dylan's apartment, and if there's nothing special there, then I'll just resume what I'm supposed to do for the story. So, yeah. Okay, so we're here, but there seems to be a gift. It looks something like the Puppet Master would give out to people. Mauridea, do you know what this box is? The Puppet Master? What's a Puppet Master? So it is probably him. Anyway, it looks like it's for me, but how do they know where I am, or even who I am? Where I am and who I am? Wow. I'm a little scared to open it. What if something bad happens? But I don't think we should just leave it right here, right? I thought you said you couldn't stay here, Anna. Huh? Did you guys order something? Order something? Yes, as in you purchased something and had it delivered to this place. I don't have any money. How could I order something? Anyway, it looks like V is trying all she can to find me, to the point where traveling outside alone isn't safe. I took 2 steps outside and was surrounded almost immediately. I have no choice but to stay here, so... Glad to have you back then. So are you guys going to open this or not? Okay, I'm just a little wary of something happening. Nothing's going to happen, and if something did happen, we deal with it. I guess I should open it then? Well, what's inside? Well, because the box was so big, I thought I was going to get something bigger than this, but... There's a single card inside this box. What? Just a card? What does it say? Here, let's all take a look together. Anathema card key. Is this a card key of some kind? Dylan, it literally says that on the card itself. Yeah? And I was just confirming with myself is all. Anyway, that key must be for the Blakery Anathema in the Scholar District. What's wrong? Is there something else on this key? These images on the corner of the card itself. They're Pokeballs, right? They look like them, that's for sure. Why? I don't know. The markings on them really bother me for some reason. They're patterns that seem very familiar to me. Have I seen this somewhere before? There's no use in contemplating about it. We'll get more answers by going to the Anathema ourselves. So you say this place is in the Scholar District, right? Yep, it's east of here. We can get there through Access High Uni or by the Judicial District Gate. Okay, let's go there now. Can I go there? Because when I try to enter the Anathema, like, you know, it urges me to proceed with the story, so I'll just cut to the Scholar District and see what happens. Alright, let's see what happens. Huey's waiting for you. Yeah, they're still blocking me off. So yeah, I guess I have no choice but to continue on with the story. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So let's see where this cradle will take us. Ooh. What's with this music? Ooh, a desert. Huh, a nice change of scenery. Also, this music sounds very Xenoblade Chronicles for some reason. Are we in the desert? The desert? Oh no. Yeah, I believe Crystal called is Zorrialyn Desert or something. Regrets sneaking on me like that now, huh? Only moderately, but exploring a desert could be cool. I mean, I don't like the heat, but I'd rather melt into nothing instead of turning into ice. Well, good, because there's no ice anywhere near here. So, where is this crystal person? We're on our way to a place called Sashila Village. Blah blah blah. It'll be a bit of a walk, unfortunately. Great, but I guess I asked for this. Sucks to suck. Alright, which direction do we go, Kanon? Lead the way. Southwest, but there's no real rush, so I guess we can take detours if we want. Let's go, I guess. By the way, if you want to go back to Grand Dream City, you can try asking Claydol again, but yeah. With that said, onward! Ooh. Zorrialyn Desert. Man, this place got beautiful music. Oh my god, and it sounds really very Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And as I heard so. I do hope we get flies soon. Ooh, what's that? I mean, I know what it is, but I want it. Is that a shiny? I think that's a shiny cacturn. Ooh, music is different. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. I want it. I don't want to kill it though. Let's see. Energy ball. Oh, this music is bopping. Nasty plot. Let's see. Bone rush. Okay, that did nothing. So I should try to catch it. And since it's nighttime, let's see. Dust ball. Crap. I want this cacturn. Also, it'll be okay, critical capture. Ooh. This music is so good. Jeez. Oh. The ether. Man, this place is just so awesome. Okay, here's a regular cacturn. I guess this would be a nice place to train if I need to do so. I think if I remember correctly, there's not much variety in the sands, so just gonna use a max repel. Then again, Seeing how strong that cacturn was, maybe it wouldn't help. Sashila Village is down here. Okay. Yay, we're here. Hey Kanon, are you sure this is it? You kept getting lost on the way. Yeah, I know this is the place. I've been here a couple of times already. See? The sign right here says Sashila Village. Alright, I believe you. You have your fingers crossed. What? Nuh-uh, that's not true. Guys, can we just go already? Standing here is making my brain fry. Well, I mean, ironically, this is nighttime, so, you know, deserts are supposed to be actually very cold. You four. It's Damien. Damien, what are you doing here? You're Alexandra's friend, right? Do you know where she went? Did you happen to... Yes, I found her. She told me how she's tired of running, yada yada. I'm surprised, and also not surprised to see you here, Mauridea. But that's a conversation for another time. Anyway, listen, I need help from the four of you. I'm sorry, but I really need to get to Alexandra. This is about Alexandra, so be quiet for a second. Huh? What's wrong with Alexandra? Alexandra says she was waiting for Kanon to return with Mauridea. I left for a little while to take care of something, but when I came back, she was gone. She was gone? But you don't think she tried to run again? I don't think so, no. Considering she told me she was done running, I don't think she tried to give us the slip. Which means she must have gotten herself in trouble or something. Kanon, did she say anything to you before you left? No, she didn't. She said she'd be waiting for me back in Sashila. Well, if she's missing, that means we have to go look for her. If she only just went missing, then there might be some time for us to find her. I like your attitude, kid. You're absolutely right. The desert is vast, though. It may take us a while to find her if we group. Kanon, you stay in Sashila and look after it while I'm gone, okay? Understood. Kid with a good attitude. What was your name again? It's Huey. Huey, I want you to search around Sandstream Cave. That's just north of here, so you shouldn't get lost. Roger that, sir. And as for the little lady, there's a cave called Voidal Chasm northeast of here. It's not really a touristy place, and people who fall in usually don't come out, but you look like you'd be able to handle it well. Of course I'll be able to handle it. Just leave it to me. As for you, Mauridea, I think it'd be wise for you to chase after that girl. I lied when I said she'd be able to handle it. But she looked like she was full of sass and teenage angst. What? Really? That's your reasoning? You're putting her in danger! Something I'm not really in the mood to deal with, so just follow her and make sure she's fine, yes? I'm going to the ruined city just east of here. Don't follow me, unless you want to get mugged. Oh, okay. Yukiana says dead. Sashila Village should have something, right? Jesus Christ, it's sandstormy. Oh yay, brown people! Have you visited Alamissa Urban? If you haven't, you should. It's where we used to live many years ago. A difficult time. Before we moved to Sashila Village, we had to fight for our lives daily. It was actually illegal for any of us to have children due to the scarcity of food and drinkable water. Wow. Mommy always tell me to never visit the Voidal Chasm because there are scary monsters in there. Okay. Oh, the sandstorm's gone. My husband studies the void so that we can understand more about it. Based on what he's told me, it sounds like a place you never want to visit. Okay. My dad's a researcher. He studies this place called the Voidal Chasms. I think you mean the Voidal Chasm. The name sounds really funny. I hope it's a place for kids. Yeah, it's a complete opposite of that. Martin. I've placed a request for help at our community center just a few days back. But unfortunately, most people in the village downright refuse to dabble with the things I'm investigating. Ooh, so there's a health center here. Interesting. But I think I'll do that. I don't know. I'm supposed you're here to face Ryland and or Adam. Unfortunately, Adam isn't here and Ryland is busy with other things. Wait a minute, is this their gym? Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. Even the last time I've been through here. Adam is the Adam we know, the rock type gym leader. But who's Ryland? It's quite late out, isn't it? Our people prefer to stay inside when it gets so dark. The Cacnea tend to roam and cause mischief at night. Maybe because the sun dries them out? Oh, I guess so. Sashila Inn. I guess I can deal with that. Okay, yes, I need to just heal up my Yukiana, so. My wife kicked me out, and that's not usually a problem, but the inn is full for the first time in years. This is bad. Due to popular demand by dozens of our citizens, we now have our own PC system. Okay. Let's check out this little thing. Okay, then, so that's all you have. I wonder if it's special in some way, considering that it was just out in the open, being all shiny and all that. So, let's see. Okay, let me just get out of here then. Are you what they call a Pokemon trainer? I want to be one. I want to be one of those when I grow up. Aww. Oh, I can't surf there. What's this? Health center coming soon. So it's not you know, fully renovated yet or something. People from outside the Badlands tend to visit the Voidal Chasm because it's an easy place to mine ether. But the Voidal Chasm isn't named for that for nothing. It's endless, and if you fall in, you'll lose yourself forever. It's not worth the risk, in my opinion. Jesus Christ, with all this talk of the Voidal Chasm, you think Damien would, like, not send frickin' Reina there? Jeez. Sandstorm is back. Ooh, some shops. The Mineral Ball. Haven't seen that for, like, a good century. Let's see what they have. Gourmet treat. I still have plenty of those. Max Repel. Let's get some more. But I don't want to use too much of my money because I want to use that towards lottery coins. Your services? Why yes, I'm a very renowned informant here in Sashila Village. If you need information on something or someone, I'm your gal. Perhaps I can even find info on some of your friends, hehe. Of course, I don't work for free. Prices vary depending on the circumstance. Okay, let's try this out. Okay. If that's the case, what do you want information on? Let's try people. These are the people I can gather information about at the moment. Alita, Tesla, and Karen. Let's try Alita. 7,000. Jeez. Looks like I got some saucy info on that hot-headed girl. When Alita was young, she admired Keta of Sheridan very much. For Keta's birthday, Alita thought it would be nice to bake a cake for him. Alita asked the eldest for help and she agreed. The eldest gave Alita a list of ingredients for Keta's cake, but unfortunately, Alita still couldn't read properly. The recipe calls for eggs, milk, butter, and cinnamon. Alita was able to collect the eggs, milk, and butter successfully because she had used those before. But it was different with cinnamon. She couldn't read it properly. She didn't want to disappoint everyone, so she gathered the ingredients as requested. She gathered all the ingredients and mixed it into a batter. While it baked it, the eldest claimed the cake had a weird smell. Alita, sweating bullets, confessed that she didn't know what cinnamon was. The eldest, amused, took out the cake once it was done and took a taste. Oh my god, and it turns out Alita had put in eggs, milk, butter, and cilantro. She totally ruined that cake. The eldest couldn't help but laugh. Poor Alita couldn't help but cry her eyes out. That's all I got for now, but I hope that's worth your money. Not really. Let's try people again. Tesla. 12,000? I mean, she is an Elite 8 member. Boy, do I have a scoop for the wielder of the Golden Flame. Tesla's parents died when she was very young. She had no pictures of them and no memory of them, so it's like they never existed. But Tesla was interested in her heritage, so she decided to take a test and figure out her lineage. Turns out her father was a foreign man from a faraway region, but unfortunately she couldn't find much when it came to her mother. The doctors had no records, but it was determined that she was a native. Tesla refused to give up, so she decided to find out the truth herself. She visited many places around Avium, but she couldn't find anything. During a harsh and brutal storm, Tesla was knocked off her Talonflame and into the ocean. A few days later, she washed up against a shore and was nursed back to health by the people native to that area. When she woke up, she found people who looked similar to her. She thought it was a long shot, but she took another test, a test that the village had prepared for their own kind. Turns out the village where she washed up was the very same place her mother had been born. Tesla thanked the people there and left as happy as she could be. That's all I have for Tesla. Please come again. Huh? The name of the village she washed up in? Teehee, the village she ended up in was this very same village, Sashila. It's true, Tesla is a Sashilan woman. Huh, okay. People? Finally, the frickin' weirdo Karen. Karen? Ugh, that one is hard to track. I'll be charging you a little bit more than usual. 20,000? Okay. Alright, this one is a bit interesting. Karen is obsessed with ruin excavation and tomb raiding. But it turns out that she's doing that because she's trying to find out about her past. It turns out that she may be from an ancient royal family, but they're long forgotten. One day, she found a ruin of her old family, but it was heavily guarded by Garufin magic. In order to open the way, she would have to use magic, but she was inexperienced. She took on an advanced spell and failed miserably. If Garufin magic is not done successfully, it comes with harsh consequences. Because she failed, she lost her mental stability. Oh, so that's how she got it. That's why she's so crazy. Her mind warped her view and she became volatile. She hid herself for many years until her mind got the best of her. She became her own worst enemy. Jeez. Okay, places. Unfortunately, I do not have much information on places at this time. Please return later. Okay, I guess they're all interesting. Hello, have you heard of the Zorrialyn Labyrinth? Item called crests? No. Crests are like items that were said to... Well, honestly, I should have said no before, but I don't know where this place is. Are items that were said to have been created by an ancient unnamed king. Supposedly, they have the power to empower weaker Pokemon. The reason behind this isn't known, but it's incredibly helpful for some Pokemon that have fallen behind. If you ever decide to visit the labyrinth, I highly recommend searching for these artifacts. And tell you what, if you can find all of them, I'll have something nice for you. No. I was kind of hoping he could elaborate on the Zorrialyn Labyrinth, but... The chief isn't in his quarters at the moment. Please return later. So I'm guessing Damien and Alexandra are Zorrialyn. Or, what am I saying? Are Sashilan. What is this? It looks kind of weird at a certain angle, but it looks kind of familiar. I'm just saying. But let me not ruin everything right off the bat. Jeez, this place kind of reminds me of the of Gerudo Town in Breath of the Wild. It's just so beautiful, you know. Just wow. How do I get to the sides? Because I can't seem to surf there. Let's see. Oh. Looks like a place that I could take my boat to. Ah, this is Zygarde, so... Yeah, I don't think I can reach those areas for some reason. So yeah, I guess I'll end the part here. Next time, we will follow Reina to the Voidal Chasm to see if we can find Alexandra. So, I'll see you guys then.